Hello, Book Thinkers family. Today's book tip is going to come from So Good They Can't Ignore You by Newport. And the subtitle of this book is Why Skills Trump Passion in the Quest for Work You Love. And the title of this book, So Good They Can't Ignore You, is actually a Steve Martin quote, so a little fun fact for everybody. I picked up this book because I read a couple of Cal's other books, and they had a big impact on my life. Deep Work as well as Digital Minimalism. I think that those are great books. You've probably seen me talk about them, and I highly recommend them. So, what is this book about, and what is my biggest takeaway? Well, my biggest takeaway is that the happiness hypothesis is a load of crap. It's not a great recommendation. And it states that you should match a pre-existing passion to your job or your work or your career. And a lot of people coming out of school, a lot of young professionals think that they need to do this because there's a lot of societal pressure that says do what you love and blah, 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 blah. But the basis of this book is that that's not true. Happiness and fulfillment and passion come from consistency, not the other way around. You need to develop skills with deliberate practice and be so good that they can't ignore you. Therefore, when you're so good at something, when you've practiced it so much, you'll be compensated fairly for it and you'll develop passion over time. So for me, I'll use reading as an example. I never read a book until late in college. I didn't read a book in middle school or high school or the first kind of 3/4 of college. I didn't think that there was going to be any value in it. And so I've only been reading for about 4 years. I picked up a book that was recommended to me and I read it and I thought, wow, that was pretty good, but I kind of had to force myself through that experience. And over time, I decided to read more and more and more, and it became easier and easier. And then boom, kind of overnight, I developed a passion for reading. The passion came from consistency. It was not a pre-existing passion that I matched book thinkers to. So it's interesting how those things kind of work out. But if you decide on a skill set and you become extremely good at that skill, you become world class at that skill, you'll be compensated for it. And through that deliberate practice, you will develop passion, not the other way around. Workplace satisfaction in the United States is going down year after year after year after year. And it's because there's this narrative that you have to match what you want to do with a pre-existing passion, and it's not leading to that happiness or fulfillment. So I'm sort of passionate about this because I've seen so many people fail and so many people set themselves up for kind of a miserable job or workplace experience because their pre-existing passion didn't line up with a career in the way that they wanted it to. And that's just such a sad narrative that's happening. It's happening all over the world. Develop skills and the passion will follow. The science proves it. The statistics prove it. Newport expands on it in this book in a big way. And I'm sort of a testimony for that statement as well. So share with me down below if you have any experience with this book, if you have any thoughts on what I just said. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Bye.